Hello again. Well, I'm in my local woods, just taking the dogs for a walk, so I thought I'd have a look at a trucker's hitch, which is one of the knots we use when we are putting up a ridge line to fly a tarp. Trucker's hitch is really good. You get a lot of mechanical advantage. You can really tighten it down, so it's great for tightening up on loads on a trailer, which is hence the term trucker's hitch. But in this instance, we're going to use it, like I say, to put up a tarp or a ridge line for a tarp. So I've tied one end of the paracord to one tree that I'm going to put my tarp between, or my hammock between. I'm then going to walk it out to the next tree. I'm going to bring it round the back of that tree and take up the slack. Now normally I'd have the ridge line much higher than this, but this is just, I'm going to keep this low so we can see for demonstration purposes. So from the tree I'm going to come out a couple of feet to make my first loop. So to take that loop, I'm going to take a fistful of put my fist around the paracord. I'm going to turn it once, then I'm going to turn it again. Okay, so I've now formed a loop with a twist in it. Then from my side again, I'm going to put my hand through, grasp the rope, or grasp the paracord, bring my hand back through. And that forms my loop. Now, that's on a slip knot, so if I've done it right, all I need to do is I need to take both sides, pull, and it will slip through. So to show you that once again, so I've walked my paracord round the back of the tree, I've come out a couple of feet, I take the overhand grip on the paracord just for ease, I can twist it once, then I twist it again, so it's a loop with a twist at the top. I'm then going to put my hand through, take hold of the loose towards the tree, pull it back through the loop and pull it down. So there is my first loop. What I then do is the paracord that's gone around the back of the tree, I'm going to need that to go through this loop. So I'm going to coil it up, bring it through the loop so that we end up in that position there. I can now use this to pull down, and I can pull as hard as I want to the point where the paracord can be on there and guitar string tight. And that's what we want for our ridge line. But now I need to secure that, so I'll show you that from a different angle. So here's my cord then. It's running down, round the back of the tree, behind the camera, back towards myself, and then through the loop. I can then use this as for mechanical advantage to pull down to guitar string tight. I can take two fingers, pinch the loop and the cord, and then I'm going to take my hand inside the triangle, bring it up and over to form a loop, take my fingers through and pull towards the knot. And there you go, that is one slip knot. Now I can either take that through and tighten again, or alternatively, an easier method, or something I think is easier, is I'll get a stick, I'll put it in my loop, the big loop that I've created, and then I'll just tighten down on the stick and there we go. So that's going to stop that slip knot coming undone. When I'm ready to go in the mornings, all I do, I just roll the stick, take it out, I'm done with that, pull the slip knot, and I'm ready to go. Okay, so that's the basic trucker's hitch, how to set up a ridge line. There is one more small adaptation I'm going to show you now to that, which makes life a little bit easier. So as you come along here, you've set your first your ridge line up, you've set your first loop up, as I've shown you, around the back of the tree, and then back to here. Now, if you're like me, I tend to keep an awful lot of paracord in long lengths that I don't like to cut, in case the trees aren't ideally placed, or in case I want to use the paracord elsewhere. But I don't like cutting the paracord. But I also don't want to be feeding meters and meters and meters of paracord through my little loop. So what I do is I'll take my loop, I'll form a loop on the other side, just pull a loop through. I'll put a stick in there, tighten that down, and then all I'll do is I'll use that and roll that down, getting the same mechanical advantage that I had before. Still get it guitar strings tight. I can then still pinch this, I can still push my hand through, and I can still secure it off. And then if I really want to again, there's my other stick, and that's nice and secure. That's not going to go anywhere. In the mornings when I'm ready to go, pull this stick, take it out, pull my slip knot, roll this out, pull this one, and we're good to go. Okay, so there we are. That's the trucker's hitch and how I would use it to put a ridge line up when I was going to fly a tarp.